going on, guys? I hope you're doing well. Thanks for tuning in to Wingate Solutions. So this is a little bit of a follow-up video. I'm outside filming a few videos for you guys. Wanted to break them up into a few parts. Got a little bit rained out. Luckily, I had this canopy up. Rain was like literally coming in sideways and got my whole bench of stuff and all my gear and ammo soaked. So that's fun, but either way, it's still fun being outside. So it beats like being in an office or something like that. And if that's where you're at, I apologize. But anyway, so we're talking about handguns today. Mostly like full-size duty style handguns. So that was kind of the last video. So if you didn't see that, you might want to go back one video, check that out. Nothing special, just kind of an intro for some of the things that I recommend and what I use on my guns. So this next one, I'm gonna talk about mags a little bit. So I'm a Glock guy, as you guys know. So if you're not really into Glocks, this video is probably going to be like irrelevant for you. Like it's not going to have anything for you. But I'm gonna talk mags real quick, and then I'm probably gonna do a follow-up video on holsters, specifically like open carry, overt carry, duty style holsters. We'll talk about that for a minute because I got pretty good experience doing that. So right now, mags, right? So a few things that I want to bring up to you guys is mag selection. Get quality, right? If you're going to depend on a mag, I just recommend straight up Glock mags, just because they work. From a training perspective, and honestly, I've had no issues with them, is the Magpul mags. They're cheap, like really cheap. Like the standard like 17 round ones, they're like $10. So I'd recommend those to run through their paces, use as training mags. That way you're not downloading your like duty or like concealed carry mags all the time. And you're not putting rounds through them. Like you're going to be burning out some Magpul mags, but they just work. I like them. Some guys have had bad luck with them. I've had nothing but good luck with them. I've been using them since they first came out. Specifically, I like these 21 rounders, and not necessarily for the capacity, more so for like the high index I can get on it when reloading. Getting this base plate down in my palm and having a full purchase on this mag, for me, longer fingers, everything, it just works so well coming out of a mag pouch. I like these as like a cheap alternative to running an extended base plate, like a Terran Tactical or something like that. Maybe I butchered that name, but some of those ones that cost like $40 for a base plate, kind of crazy to me. Something like this is cheap, but it still allows me to run an extended mag and still get similar training value out of it. And I like the Magpul mags. I haven't had any issues with them. But my favorite mag to shoot for my Glocks is the Glock 19X 19 round mag. So similar mindset. I like having the 2 extra rounds. That's cool. But the real reason I like these mags is when I need to index this out of a mag pouch, I have more purchase with my index finger high on that front of that mag and the base plate deep in my palm there. And it just works really well for reloading off the belt for me, for doing tac mag exchanges, all that good stuff. I really like the +2 base plates on these. So, and the cool thing about this is they're only like $5 more expensive than the regular standard Glock 17 mags, depending on where you go. So for me, the best bang for your buck is these for actual like duty proven, mags. The Glock mags are OEM. They're great. So a cool thing about these is they're going to have the 11 coil spring from the factory in them. So you get the +2 extension, the 11 coil spring, and then the 17 body. So you're getting like a lot of upgrade for only a few dollars more, where like this one, I know they look similar in color, but they're not. This body is a 17 mag with a +2 that I bought, and it was just painted to kind of match. And then I put an 11 coil spring in. So that costs a lot more money to upgrade these mags than to buy just the 19X mag from somebody reputable that has these. Does that make sense? So, because these +2s aren't a lot, and a lot of people will say you're fine to just throw the +2 on, use the stock 17 spring, and I would say they're probably right. Even Glock, I think, says you don't have to upgrade to the 11 coil spring, which is a spring from like a Glock 22. But there's probably a reason that their 19X one comes with the 11 coil, and it is recommended to run the 11 coil. You just don't have to. You're probably still going to have reliable enough mag with just the +2. But again, without getting too wordy, I just recommend if you're going to get some spare mags and you want to have a little bit more capacity with a little bit longer of a mag, go with the 19X mags. They're awesome. They're only a couple bucks more than the standard mags. They're good stuff. And that's really because I like a lot of these extended base plates that guys are throwing on their mags. I like, again, in theory, I like having the heavier base plate for dropping free from the gun a little easier. I like the longer mag for indexing purposes. And the more capacity is just like extra on top. It's awesome. It's cool to have a few extra rounds in the mag. But the 19X to me, perfect one to go with. That's the 19X one, not this guy. But anyway, I hope that helped. If you're looking to get some Glock mags, looking to either upgrade, if you are going to upgrade the standard, which is still an option and it's still not going to cost you a ton, I think the 11 coil springs are like $8 or $9. The plus twos, I don't know, they fluctuate in price. Every once in a while, you can get them pretty cheap. You're still going to spend a lot more money. I would just probably keep my 17 mags and just buy a few of these guys, or buy one at a time here and there until you have a couple, and run the 19X mags. So I hope that helped. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll do a quick outro, I guess. I appreciate you guys watching. If you like my content, please go ahead and hit the thumbs up button, the like button, hit that subscribe if you're not already, and consider throwing me a comment down below. I appreciate reading them, and it helps with the algorithm, all that good stuff. If you guys want to support us any further, go ahead over to the website, wingatesolutionsllc.com. I'll put a link down in the description. I'll probably float one up here somewhere. We have handmade rifle slings and sling retention straps and some other cool stuff that we're coming out with. And if you want to see some of our up-to-date news and what we're doing, check us out on Instagram. It's at Wingate Solutions. That's where I'll put some of the new stuff up, like new colorways and products. And probably like that's where you'll see it first if I'm going to throw something on the website. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you watching. I hope this helped some of you. Till next time, get out and train.